How does that work? The accountability, is it like a daily thing, a weekly thing?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Yeah, I think it's minute to minute, honestly.
Nice.
So, the things that have been most helpful in our accountability journey is one, structuring the work environment so that there is consistent feedback, right? So,
Mm.
we have a bunch of measurement systems in place that just like objectively say how well we're doing on whether it be how well we're utilizing our labor for a given period. We have a tool that every 15 minutes measures our labor utilization, whether our speed of service is meeting what we're supposed to do, whether the site cleanliness is where it's supposed to be, right? So having these measures that we're constantly revisiting. Some of them are real-time measures. Like I said, some of them are things that we do on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And that becomes the foundation of bringing everybody back to center, right? Because it's easy for us to kind of fray a couple degrees, the day gets in the way, things get crazy, whatever, we miss a couple goals. That's just part of life. But if we don't check that and say, okay, well, we didn't hit that, let's make sure we put some focus on that now, so we don't fall too far behind. When we don't do those things, we can easily, that 2 degrees over a long period of time, you end up way far away from your goals. And so that really strong measurement and that really strong expectation that's built into the day. We also, and this is kind of specific to our work environment, but there's probably a broader learning here. Like the way that we've structured our interior cleaning department, which is where most of our team members work, is that we have somebody who is our supervisors for every 2 to 3 teams. We have one supervisor. So a team is 2 people. One works on the driver's side of the car, one works on the passenger side of the car. So, we'll have, let's say we have 3 teams on and there's one supervisor there. That supervisor's job is to coach all day long. That is their number one job, is to make sure the work is being done well by our team and coach them to, if something, if they miss a spot or whatever, that they're the ones who bring the team member back to do it. They don't fix it themselves. They bring the team member back to do the work.
Quality control type of thing?
Yes, exactly. It's quality control. And but that's an example of that. That is an accountability checker, right? All day, right? Oh, you didn't do a great job here. Come on back. Let's fix it. Nobody wants to be told they got to fix their work. So eventually the quality of work gets better.
How do you, so this is just I'm a normal person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go around the feeling that someone like you or I would get when we're told consistently, hey, go back, you missed this. Hey, go back. There's got to be a mindset shift on our part.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think there's a couple things there. So first is that we use these measurement systems and these accountability systems also to praise, right? We don't only use it to identify the negative things, right? Humans have this negativity bias that we're like constantly focused on all the stuff that's not working all day. Like that's the way we're built. It used to serve us really well when we were dodging predators. In today's world, it doesn't work so well. So we have to actively balance that with saying, okay, look, that person did super well there. The last car, they missed the corners of the windshield. They did, but this one, they did a beautiful job. Let me make sure I go and tell them, hey, that was great. That's what I want to see. Awesome work, right? And we're constantly, more than we're giving the negative critical feedback, we're giving the positive feedback. Our best coaches are ones that are all day identifying, hey, that's a great pace. Keep up that pace. Hey, that was a great job on that tire. That was a great job vacuuming. Look, perfect job boxing and filling and cleaning that window. And by doing those things, then when you give the negative critical feedback, the team knows that you already care about them, right? So you're not just cracking the whip. It's objective, right? It's fair. It's like, oh, okay, I got to fix that. So it feels a little bit less like salient. And then also, the thing about feedback, which is essentially what we're talking about right now, is that when it's done infrequently, it really gets our social anxiety through the roof, right? You're feeling judged, you're feeling inadequate. This is natural. So what we have to do is we have to desensitize the system to that, right? We have to, if we're constantly getting feedback, just like, many people are nervous about public speaking, right? And any public speaker will tell you that they were super nervous when they started speaking publicly too. It's a natural human thing. But after you do it a couple hundred times, you're a lot less nervous about it. It's the same thing with feedback, right? When you're only getting feedback once a quarter, once a year, or on an annual review, it's very anxiety producing. When you're getting feedback all day, every day, it's just part of your job. And those are the things that I would say, that's how you really normalize these things in a culture.